My parents gave my college fund to my cousin. Then they asked me for a favor. When I turned 18, I found out my college fund was gone. My parents sat me down and explained they'd made a family decision. I thought maybe the money had been lost in an emergency. I was completely wrong. Instead, they told me they'd given almost all of it to my cousin Ethan. His parents were struggling financially, and they didn't want him to miss out on college. They promised I'd figure something out because I'd always been responsible. I was speechless. I'd worked hard all through high school expecting that money would help me graduate without huge loans. Instead, I took on 2 part-time jobs while attending classes. It wasn't easy, but I made it work. Over the next 4 years, I barely had a social life. I worked mornings, studied during the day, and worked again at night. Meanwhile, Ethan graduated debt-free and constantly posted vacations and expensive purchases online. My parents always defended him. They'd say things like, "He's just enjoying life." Every time I brought up my college fund, they told me to stop living in the past. Eventually, I stopped mentioning it altogether. A few years after graduation, I finally landed a great job. I paid off my student loans faster than expected and even managed to buy my first house. For the first time in years, I felt like everything was finally coming together. Then my dad called. Ethan had started a business that was falling apart. He'd borrowed money from relatives, maxed out his credit cards, and was about to lose everything. My parents wanted me to help, not with advice, with money. They asked if I'd lend Ethan $40,000 because I was the only one financially stable enough to save him. I honestly laughed because I thought they were joking. They weren't. I reminded them where my college fund had gone. My dad said, "That was different. This is family." I replied, "It was family back then too." Neither of them had an answer. I told them I wasn't giving Ethan a single dollar. They accused me of holding a grudge. Maybe I was, but I'd already paid for his future once. I wasn't about to pay for his mistakes too. Some relatives still think I'm selfish. Others quietly admitted they'd have done exactly the same thing. As for Ethan, he hasn't spoken to me since. Honestly, I don't think either of us is losing sleep over it.